Well, 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 well. Just got some information. It's crazy. We don't even have the Hellcat charger yet, but there's so much smoke running around a new Dodge Demon. Let's get into it. Guys, before I get into today's video, we got to talk about it. Our Ram TRX and Chrysler 300 extra entries end tonight. The rest of the giveaway, guys, it's going to be $1 for one entry. If you want the best chance to win that TRX and that Chrysler 300 Hellcat, it's going to be today. It's going to be whoever gets in on their extra entries today. We have had one person win that didn't have extra entries out of all of the vehicles that we've done so far. Everybody else has had extra entries. So I would tell you, if you really want the best chance to win, get in with the extra entries while you can. Anyways, if you want to get in on the TRX and the Chrysler 300 Hellcat, it is very simple to do so. Go to tksgarage.bigcartel.com. Link will be in the description down below. So getting into today's video, guys, I've showed you this vehicle before. But I'll pop it up here on screen. This is not the new Dodge Demon, by the way. It's a built Hellcat. I don't know if it's a drag pack or what, but it looks like a drag pack. It's got bars off the back. But it gives you an idea of what that Demon could look like. It's funny because a friend of mine that... and I call him a friend because we've been talking now for years. A friend of mine that works in Stellantis, I'm not even going to say where they're at. They're not executive level. They're also not my high up sources. But they deal around, well, I don't even say what they deal around with. I'll just put it like this. They know, all right? They know what's coming and what they're thinking about doing. And the SRT division is going to drop a few different things here in quick succession this year. But there's a granddaddy of them all, a beast mode product of them all that they're going to drop. And it's going to be another Dodge Demon. Based off the Charger that will smoke the numbers on the Demon 170. So I was talking with him and I said, have they tested something with this engine yet? Have they done something with it? And he said, this Demon, this SRT Dodge Demon, that's what we built on the Dodge Charger, will come with a true 426. Now, the current Demon 170, I believe, has like some aspects of it, but it's not really a 426. It's not a Elephant. So bringing that 426 to the table is huge. Absolutely huge. I don't think, I could be wrong. I had to ask Butter. I'm not, versed in what previous products may have came out. I don't think they've put that in a production vehicle yet. This might be the first one to have the Elephant motor in it. The 426 massive, and they may not call this a Elephant. It may be called, what he told me is, I said, oh, a Elephant engine. He said, no, they're not calling it that. Really? He said it's more powerful. It puts out more power. And he said the biggest thing was it's not E85. It's on pump gas. You're telling me you're going to put out a car. Listen, I'm here for it. You're going to put out an engine, a car, on pump gas that puts out more power than the Demon 170 on E85? Whoo! I'm interested. I'm very, very interested. And not to, mix videos, but I don't have to do two separate videos or two short videos. We can also talk about, myself and Butter the Insider talked about this multiple times, that we had sources that were talking about clay models and stuff that we're seeing for a Dodge Viper, and how they could base the Dodge Viper on the Maserati MC20, right? Make it a mid-engine car, rear-engine car, to compete with Corvette. And Tim Kuniskis told us to our face at Roadkill Nights, like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't meet with our brand in terms of Dodge. Why would we do that to compete with Ford and General Motors? Duh. Is everybody going to buy it? No. But having the option is huge. Said it wasn't going to happen, right? But when we asked him, okay, so the clay models, other stuff that we were told about, it's not a Viper? And he goes, oh, I don't know what you're... Now it's like, oh, now I know what you're talking about. Like, I don't know anything about that. Which, look, they have a job to do. They can't disclose... They're not disclosing shit to YouTubers, okay? Especially the executives. It is a funny cat and mouse game, because I do think the executives think it's funny, because they say, like... And I'll tell you, Tim told me directly, he goes, like, 80% of the shit that I think you put out is bullshit. I'm like, well, if that's the case, how do we keep hitting? But we get a ton of stuff right when it comes to Stellantis. And we weren't wrong about these clay models that we thought were a Viper. Comes out, this might be the smaller Halo car with the inline six Hurricane, the SRT6, the SRT4, whether it's going to be called a Duster or not, because I followed up with my source there and I was like, is this going to be the Duster? And he said, well, it could be, but they could call it something else. And this is the other thing with Stellantis. I hope Stellantis is not doing focus group shit to figure out what they're going to name shit. Like, I think Tim Kuniskis was smart enough to pull the Ram Charger name off the friggin' pickup truck and put it on the SUV that they're coming out with later, and just call that plug-in gas weird thing that they're launching, the REV. I think that was smart. Leave the Ram Charger for what the fuck the Ram Charger is, a SUV Ram, right? So it's not rocket science when it comes to naming stuff at Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, okay? It's not. So if the Duster name is popular, and it was popular in the past, I mean, you ruined the Dart. So it's not like you can use that shit anymore. Tom Brady couldn't save that shit, all right? Thing was a disaster, fucking Fiat disaster. That said, could you use the Duster name, or I don't know, even the Roadrunner name? I don't know, man. But I know that they did say that it is going to be something from Plymouth. It's not going to be the Cuda, because it's going to look like a Viper or a smaller Viper. And if this thing is 30,000, if it's even 35,000, looks like a Viper with a Hurricane inline six, they're not going to be able to keep these damn things in stock. They're not. Allocation, they're going to fly. I dare say that thing will outsell every version of the Charger. People want performance that is affordable. Dodge can do it. They can 100% do it. They have a CEO now in Antonio Filosa over the entire company that's more about moving metal now and moving units, pushing fleet and all of that, and pushing the metal out on the road to get the brand out there than he is about profits per unit. That's a good thing. I say this also as somebody who's invested in the company and had lost my ass here recently when the stock went down 30%. So, but I leave the question to you. How would you feel about a 426 Demon Charger? Because we talked about that at the first part. And how would you feel about something that resembles a Viper, but it's smaller than a Viper? Does that cheapen the Viper nameplate? It's not a Viper, but it just kind of looks like it, right? With an inline six Hurricane. And maybe an inline four for a cheaper version. You know, the four-cylinder, the shorter Hurricane. I think they would have instant winners. I think they don't keep them on lots. I don't. I think they'd be gone. They'd be gone. And make it and mess around and make it tunable. Sell stage kits from the jump for it. You want to talk about what the JDM guys are going to do, and the BMW guys are going to do, we're going to jump on those cars because they're going to be lighter than the cars that we drive now. We're going to tune the shit out of them. And we've already seen what the Hurricane engine can do in a Viper, by the way. No coincidence, I'm sure, with my guy over at Boosted Motorsports. John had that car running insane numbers in a Viper with one big turbo, not even twin, one big turbo. And that thing was a monster. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Also, go check out Boosted Motorsports if you haven't already. Go check out his channel if you want to go see what that Hurricane can actually do, because that thing was a monster. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.